Hello and welcome back to Women's Football Talk, the YouTube channel that brings you all the latest news and stories from around the world of women's football. Now before we get into today's video, make sure you smash that subscribe button and turn on the post notification bell so we can continue to get this channel to rise as much as possible, as we have some amazing content coming your way this season. And today sees the second of our WSL previews, and today it's all about Aston Villa. Now, Carla Ward's side finished 9th last season, and it was a much improved Aston Villa side in terms of doubling the amount of wins that they had in 2021-2 season compared to the previous season, and it is a much better looking Aston Villa under Carla Ward. Now this season they have made some fantastic signings, the likes of Kenza Darley and Rachel Daly coming in, as well as, well, we'll just go through the rest of their signings. Simone McGill, who's obviously going to miss some time after sustaining an injury, Danielle Turner, Natasha Harding, Anna Leeds, and signing Anna Patton on loan again from Arsenal, this time for the full season. So some fantastic signings made by Carla Ward and the co at Aston Villa, and it's going to be, I think, a very interesting time for Aston Villa, because they definitely look like they're going to be able to slowly move away from being in a bit of a relegation battle. Obviously last season they weren't, because Leicester City and Birmingham City last season were below them, but there was times where it looked, could they potentially be dragged into a relegation scrap, and Carla Ward's side will be hoping that that is nowhere near them this side and this time, and that they will be pushing up towards a good fight for mid-tables teams around them, so the likes of Reading, Brighton, obviously newly promoted Liverpool. So they're going to be looking to push their way up the table this season, and obviously some key players as well as their new recruits. You obviously got Maz Pacheco. What a fantastic player Pacheco was for Aston Villa last season. Absolutely very key into what they did in terms of their attack and also her defensive duties as well. And then obviously you got to look at winger Alicia Lehmann as well. We know what she can do. She can put in excellent chances, create great opportunities for Aston Villa going forward, and I think it's definitely going to be a season where her chances, rather than being rude as being missed by her teammates, it's going to be more chances where you look, okay, this is where the Villa are going to score here, and it's definitely going to be able to help them going forward, and it's going to be definitely something to watch out for Villa this season. Personally, I think they're definitely going to have a good year and look a lot more positive than they have done in their previous two. And obviously, adding players like Kenza Darley and Rachel Daly just shows Carla Ward's ambition to move Villa into the mix of becoming a regular mid-table WSL side. And I think, to me, Rachel Daly definitely goes down as the surprise signing of this summer, because it just came out of nowhere. I don't think anyone was really expecting Daly to come back to the WSL after her time over in the States with the Houston Dash, but I think it's an absolute fantastic signing for Carla Ward, and definitely, like I said, shows the club's ambition to get them to be more consistent and away from any potential relegation battle. And it's good optimism that's being shown by Carla Ward and the side. Again, though, they are going to be contending, as of now, they're going to be looking as like one of the back ends of them potential mid-table side, but you never know, getting a good few runs under their belts. The signings of Daly, Darley and Natasha Harding can definitely help Aston Villa move towards being a more consistent basis team, and hopefully turning more of their defeats from last season to wins and draws, because obviously from their last 7 games they only had 1 win, so it's going to be something that they don't want to worry too much about this season. Is they want to be in a stable position where that they are safe at the end of the season, and dropping points like that isn't too big of a worry. However, they just want to make sure that they are more resolute and compact overall, and I think that's going to help as well. Obviously, a big player to watch out for in terms of contract wise come towards the end of the season is goalkeeper Hannah Hampton. She is reportedly entering the last year of her contract. Can Carla Ward convince her to stay at the club for another season, or come January will another club come hunting for Hannah Hampton? It remains to be seen as of today, but it's something to keep an eye on throughout the season. Right, that is all for today's Aston Villa preview. Don't forget to like and subscribe and turn on the post notification bell, and make sure you are following us on Twitter and Instagram for all the latest news and stories from around the world of women's football. And we'll be back tomorrow with our Brighton and Hove Albion preview. And until then, we'll see you soon.